Yeah. Eagles wear boxing. Y'all know what it is. Let's rock it. Yep, here in the big land to the west here or the east, however you want to look at it. Not going to teach you new things, but yeah, been having a lot of lots and lots of nice rain out here. I can't even remember. It seems like we've been having rain this whole year since this so-called year started. We've been having rain. Even before that, like last year too. It's like, why is they talk about this state like it never rains here? That's the way they talk. Oh, there's never rains here, but hello. What the heck is it doing if it's not raining? What is it doing? It's doing something. It's doing something. For me, I need to see something. I need to see I need to see some fights. Um, it's just too many. These fighters have too many issues nowadays. Also, which I'm noticing. Yeah. Well, and I'm not gonna just throw it out there like that and say that these fighters are having all these issues. It's not like we didn't have fighters that had a little bit of mental issues in the past, but I think it was just different. The circumstances were different. It's just different circumstances for me. For me, it's just different circumstances. So I'm not trying to uplift mental illness at one stage and then downplay it on another stage. So don't get that part twisted, because that's not what I'm doing. Because anytime you got when you have mental health, you got mental health, which everybody has mental health. It's just that it's hard to. The thing about it is hard to not disclose it all the time for some people. Some people aren't capable of not disclosing, that mental illness. It's just not. It just becomes overwhelming when you realize that you're a nutcase. Not like that was. Well, shouldn't make fun about it, but yeah, it's just at one point. I think we all have to deal with it at one point. So with somebody. So, I mean, I ain't trying to get personal with nobody, but if you haven't went through it, then you're one of the fortunate ones that never had to go through it. What your family said. We grew up with them in my shit. We just knew a lot of times that these people were something wrong with them because they had certain severities. They had some severities were so bad that these people had to be institutionalized. They just I think one of my friends had a cousin that was like that. That was just really, really bad. As far as mentally, whew, he had the strength of an elephant. uh, yeah, so those type of people you don't, those type of people you don't want them to ever be disturbed. You know, you want them to ever be disturbed. It's actually a, it's actually a bigger subject than what we can actually than that we can actually cover here. We could, but it's grown folks chat and all that. We could cover it, but I would like to do it in a whole different forum and not have a grown folks or boxing slash grown folks chat to do it. You know. But I guess Ryan Garcia, and these are just things I never watched any. I'm just reading sentences and headlines and all that, but I'm not digging into it because um, anytime you play the mental card, then that kind of it slows me down when it comes to agreeing. It slows me down when it comes to accepting, and it slows me down from just making too much of an assessment unless I just feel that it's completely suspect. And then if I feel like it's completely suspect, then I'll probably go in, a little bit, just to have fun. Sometimes I got to go in, so I'll probably go in on it if that's the case. So I'll put it to you like that. So if that's the case, then most definitely go in. Yeah. Oh, Ryan. Ryan. So we could take that and use it as a built-in excuse to why Haney destroys him. I don't know. I did see one interview though. Didn't Haney make him have a breakdown because he was saying he was going to retire if Haney takes him out in the first round? It must be like Haney must really see something in him or something like that, or he's just banking on what the Tank clipped him, or time Tank hit him. Um, he was just quit. Fighters are based in fights off that now. Just so you know, they're basing a lot of fights off of what you do. Like if you quit, a fighter will base his strategy off of you of being the quitter. It's like, oh, you quit. You somebody who quit, so I ain't really tripping about you because you will quit. And if you don't quit, I'm gonna make you quit somehow. Because you got that blood and you got that quitter's blood, so I am gonna make you quit. And so that's the way a lot of fighters will look at some fighters. But let's see something though. So Errol Spence, if you're not gonna fight Bud Crawford, let's see something. Ed. Let's see it. Yeah. Because I get tired of all the photos, and people make it so obvious. They put up like photos. They showing Bud at like 185 or whatever. Come on. And I'm not talking about like recently, but right when they was announcing that the Errol Spence was going to fight him at a heavier weight last time, but we knew it was going to be welterweight. It shouldn't matter. He's 154, whatever. Fight Jamal. Fight Benavidez. Just fight somebody. I know everybody, no, Bud can't fight this and that. Yes, he can. If you want to compare him with Sugar Ray Robinson, yeah. Sugar Ray Robinson fought a light heavyweight. But then ended up with all those heat blisters all over his back. I don't think he would have had the heat blisters if they could have prepared for it a little bit better. Like, make sure they had something to moisturize, lotion the skin up. And then, plus, he's the type, he would sweat. He would be in there, like, working hard. So, no excuses, but just facts. That is facts. He worked hard. You didn't see him going round and just be like in slow motion, like some of these fighters be fighting in slow motion some round. No. And no, you can't live the past. There's no such thing. There is no past. It's only a present. The thing is, the only thing that can live in the past is your memories. So, like your total memories. If it's on video or whatever, that's not past. Then it's present. You're not looking back at the past. You're looking at the present. It's just of your present day of understanding is different than previous days of understanding. Like there would be people that had never knew about somebody like Muhammad Ali and never see him throw a punch at all in his whole life. So they have to live their present knowing about him would be just like what's up on the screen there. Just like with Sugar Ray Robinson. So, and that might sound like it's contradictory, but no, just think about it. If there's no past, there's only when you wake up. It's just a day. It's just the same. It's the same reality. With different circumstances. You change a few things around the house. You think that you have gotten older, which you just not getting older. You can't. There's no such thing as old. There's just such thing as decaying. You don't start to die as soon as you're born. That's bullshit. You're living. Won't you say they start to poison you as soon as you're born? Say that. Now, I know people get mad about that, but yeah, they start to poison you as soon as you're born. You start to get poisoned. That's it. You got millions and millions, maybe even billions, maybe over billions of people that are health experts now. Every place you go, you got treatment for everything. Everything needs a treatment. Your teeth and breath need a treatment. Your nasal passages need a treatment. Your brain needs a treatment. Your ears need some kind of treatment. Your joints need some kind of treatment. Your blood needs some kind of treatment. Your muscles need some kind of treatment. Your bones need some kind of treatment. Your cartilage needs some kind of treatment. Everything. Your feet need some kind of treatment. Your hands need some kind of treatment. Your joints need some kind of treatment. Your skin needs some kind of treatment. Your hair needs some kind of treatment. See? Your feet need some kind of treatment. Even everything. Your lungs need some kind of treatment. Your heart needs some kind of treatment. Your whole digestive system needs some kind of treatment. Your circulatory system needs some kind of treatment. Everything is a treatment. You need a treatment for everything now. You got to treat people a certain way. Everything is about treats. You give dogs treats, but you need treatment. Think about that. What is it? If a dog gets a treat and you need treatment, isn't that a form of the word treatment and treats? So when you give a dog a treat, is it always nutritious? Or even if you get a treat, is it nutritious? Oh, you deserve a treat. Let's have some ice cream. So if ice cream is a treat, that means probably ain't no damn good for you. If cookies is a treat, probably ain't no good for you. If candy is a treat, it's probably ain't no good for you. Yeah. That word can be used different ways too, though. Not just that kind of treat, but I'm going to treat you to dinner. Okay, there's the noise. I was waiting for noise and stuff. It's like, why is it so quiet today? This is like low key. California, when California is too quiet, you look for rumbling, you look for earthquakes. Yeah, there's people that live here. I mean, because it's always noisy. California's noisy from morning till night. There's like, they talk about cities that don't sleep, but these people don't sleep. They, even if it ain't shit to do, they just don't sleep. People are up all night. I mean, all night. I have stayed, and sometimes I help out a friend at their store that they work at, and it's like, but sometimes, and I go in there, and it's like I see people coming in. It's like all night long. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. They still coming in. 5 o'clock in the morning. 5:30. Still coming in. They're more or less the day starts over, and they coming in. It is. There's probably not one. There's probably not 15 minutes where somebody's not going into the store during the whole 24-hour day. Not even 15 minutes where you can actually get like a break, relax, and do some of the other work that you need to do. Just always got to help somebody out. That's cray cray. Cray 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 cray. Okay, Antica. My Antica. I don't know. I'm not seeing a lot of my people come in no more. I don't know what's going on, man. I know I've been missing in action, but I'm back. So Friday, I'm gonna try my best to get this trivia together, man. Make sure you guys show up for the trivia. I gotta put out like a commercial or something, whatever I gotta do, man. Put out a little clip and let you guys know to come through. You know, so and I don't know what happened to my brother, my moderator, when I call my administrator. Yeah, he's having some administration difficulties with me right now, and I don't know what that's about. But I'm not gonna bring the business out like that, or, you know, I know sometimes people are like hurting, so I ain't really don't know. I ain't tripping too hard, but it's like, yeah, it's not as big as you might. It's not as big as you might think it is. It's just like, but it's kind of a dumb thing. It has to come out, you know, sooner or later. But I'm just taking it as something that's, you know, genuinely just happened because of some kind of problem. That's the way I'm looking at it. I don't look at stuff in a bad sense, no matter what happens, you know. And I have, like I say, over the last few years, I had lost like over $50,000. Yep. And this is the so-called people that, you know, are cool people, loved ones and stuff like that. But I don't look at it like that. I look at it, it's like, damn, how much, sometimes I look at stuff, how much is it going to cost me? How much is this friendship going to cost me? How much is this family relationship going to cost me? Is it going to be $5, $90, $100, $300, $500, $1,000? How much is it going to cost me for you to, you know, just show your true colors? You know, and I'm talking about family. I'm not talking about nothing else. I'm just saying. It's like, how much is this shit going to cost me? See? And I can't see none of y'all up in here for some reason, man. My end had froze up. So I don't know what happened, man. My end froze up. But now I can see Sir Flame up here. He said, salute to Eagles Web, salute to the chat. He said, no way, jab that like button. Or he said her call neck, her get neck. He forgot. Come on, brother. You said the call neck. Okay, you got a new one. He said like button, the call neck, don't get neck. Eagles Web boxing. You got the glove on the fire. You got those things just in case. I see Bruce Gas Boxing Jazz up in there listening, bro. At Sir Flame salute. Also Sir Flame at Bruce Gas. I think Ryan pump faking on this condition. Nah, this whole thing, man, like I said, though, you know, I was saying earlier, I don't know if you guys was in here or not, but I was saying, because my picture froze or something, and on this end, my picture has frozen. I'm trying to look at where y'all at. It looks like it's looks like my picture's moving on you guys, on your screen, but in my screen it's not. It might be a pump fake. Like I said, I don't fall for nothing. When it comes to mental things, I leave it alone. You know, I don't want to mess with it as much. But let's see something, brother. That's all I'm saying. Let's see something. I'm tired of y'all. Oh, okay, I see. I think my camera stopped on this side. Or did it? No. It looks like it's running, but Let's just stop. If you are pump faking or whatever you're doing, let's stop that. Let's stop that portion, and let's get these fights done. You know, let's get these fights done. Stop being, stop showing the cowardice or whatever. And he might have just, like I said earlier, he might have just hyped himself up because he has to retire from boxing if he loses, if he gets knocked out in the first round. And I don't know what Haney's seen, but maybe Haney's seen something. Maybe they know something, man. I'm not gonna dismiss what Bill sees. Bill's pretty smart. I mean, a lot of people call him they look at him like he's just a jabberjaw, but um, he has to know something about boxing, man. He brought his son a long ways, man. His son ain't got no losses, so he brought his son a long ways. I mean, and one person I do respect in boxing, well, I respect everybody in boxing, but anyway, the one person that opinion who I really respect is Zab Judah. I do respect his opinion. And he was just saying that Haney the maturing. He said that, I mean, he must know something because he been in the camp. He's saying that Haney's just something else, man. And like I said, I'm not gonna say too much about Haney because people think I'm riding on Haney. You riding on Haney's strap or whatever. No, I'm not riding on anybody's strap. I'm not no strap rider. I'm just presenting things the way it is. I mean, and plus we're not. I mean, we got to keep after the Keith Thurman fight. What we got? And when is that fight? Is this weekend? I don't even know when the fight is. See, it's like, well, what do we have after this? It's like shit. We ain't got a damn thing coming. We don't got nothing. We want to see Bud fight. I don't care about the AJ fight as much. I just want to see AJ get knocked out for trying to cherry pick. Just like Tyson Fury. He should have lost. He should probably lost his or have a draw. He should have lost or had another draw. So if you have a draw, that don't count as a win. I don't know why they count it as a win if it's a draw. It's just not a loss. If it's not a loss, it's not a win. You ever think about that? If a draw is not a loss, then it's not a win. Right? A tie, on the other hand, is a win. If you go in there for a gold medal, you both tie, we both won. Because there's other people participating. Like, okay, we tied, so we won together. We're both winners. We're the same at this event today. We're twins. Right? That's the difference. So my new phone doesn't have my opening statement saved on the new phone. Don't yet. Okay. All right. Oh, so you letting us know what you got, huh? Yeah, but no, you hit me with that. You got me with the call neck now. I'll see you down there, Gil. He said call Nick. Gil said keep gonna whoop Timothy. Is he gonna whoop him? Yeah. Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how that work out. We're gonna see if he whoop him or not. But all these, like I said, when you start using mental things, when it comes to, that's why you're not winning, or that's why you're going to have problems. The thing is, see, we got to go back with Ryan. We have to go back because Ryan and Rawley, they have a certain way that they talk crap. They talk shit. They know they're not really backers. They really can't back up shit when it comes to fighters that are good. Fighters that are okay, they can back up what they say. But Rawley should have probably, a lot of people think he should have lost his last fight. But Ryan Garcia, see, he's a big talker. but he gets himself in trouble. You know, even when he's not fighting, he had to end up paying for the Charlo fight. You know, he ended up had to pay Charlo when it came to a couple of fights. I think he bet it was Davis when he bet against himself against Davis. I think he bet with Raleigh. I mean, it's just a lot of things he does. He keeps himself in trouble. I don't know if he needs to keep himself in the spotlight because he's already in the spotlight when it comes to other folk, or when it comes to the other social media. He's already in the spotlight, so I don't even know why he's tripping like that. You're already in the spotlight, dude. You're already in the spotlight. So, if I was you, this keep your game tight when it comes to this boxing. I mean, you got talent, you got power, speed, but I think a lot of people are what they're passing up when it comes to Ryan. They're passing up that when he gets into a fight, his professional style is not really there as well. I mean, he got good reflexes and all that, but I think once he gets touched a little bit, then he starts to, he gets panicky. He doesn't know how to stay relaxed. Like, I'm hurt a little bit, I better go for the knockout. You can't. If you do that against Haney and you're not successful in a couple of rounds, you know what you're just gonna do is tire yourself out. Once you tire yourself out, you're probably gonna get knocked out. If he tires out against Haney, he might not get knocked out in the first round, but if he tires himself against Haney for getting desperate, just going for the knockout, he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose. And matter of fact, a person that stayed disciplined now this is beforehand, was Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield thought, I mean, he had a message that he was going to beat Lennox Lewis, and so he more or less messed off the whole fight, and then tried to turn it up late, and Lewis wasn't having it. You know, it just it didn't happen for him. Whereas he came in during the fight, if he just came in fighting, he might have been able to get Lewis. Because I think he's probably one of the most excellent like heavyweights, even though he's a lighter heavyweight than any of the heavyweights, as far as like punching combinations and stuff, and just stamina and everything else. Even though a lot of people said that he was on some kind of juice or whatever. I mean, I ain't really messing with that. You know, I don't care what they prove. Hey, Bruce is down there said salute to Gil. Gil Cole's Keith won't get a credit for beating Timothy. Why won't he get credit? That don't make sense. I don't know about Keith. He's too inactive and with a durable 154 pounder. Yep. Team Haney looking like trash in these YouTube streets. I don't know. I just know that if I need to go see him, he ain't that far away. So I don't know about. But then again, anything that's on these Twitter, what's the other thing they call it? TikTok and all these other IG and all that. It's all propaganda type of stuff. That's all it is. It's things for you to go look at, and if you want to go with it, if you want to accept it as being facts, then that's just what you're doing. I'm not saying that it's facts, that any of this stuff is facts, what's going to happen. But what I'm saying is that the information's out there. And we need to see something. Now, we all do all this talking before fights and all that. I don't like the way that they moving. Hey, this is the new way that the things happen in boxing. Now, you guys are considered old heads now when it comes to boxing, just like me. If you're over 30, you're an old head now. That's what they call you, old head. What the hell does that mean, old head? What the hell? They just label people. The level of disrespect for the elder person, the people that are older, it's off the chain, man. It's off the chain. The whole level of disrespect, man. That's the only reason the only way I can look at it. It's just disrespect, man. You guys are very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. You know, you talk about, when you talk about people, yeah, disrespectful. That's it. Just disrespectful. No shade. I'm not gonna lighten up on my language when it comes to that, but stop being disrespectful to people just because people are what you look at as being older. No, they not older. They're just decaying more than you are. That's it. Because the thing about it is that's what we work off. And then you've been wondering, what the hell Eagle talking about? That's what we work off, brother. I'm telling you. Alcoholic that destroys himself, that decays his body, is probably not going to live as long as somebody who don't decay their body, what you call it. So he's not older. He looks old as hell, but it's because he's decayed. He's decayed himself. Somebody that depraves themselves of proper nutrition, which all of us do, but if they do it to an extreme amount, then you could look at them and look, you something wrong. You starving to death or something, and they decay. They decay because of not having enough. Some people that overeat, they decay a different way. They decay by getting real bloated and big. And internally, you can see that they're decayed, but it's a different kind of decay. It's just the opposite. That they look, a lot of things look, that will probably just be out of proportion, like hard to be too big, too much fat, everything else. Legs just swollen, stuff like that. So I'm just saying, that's just my observation of just living, is that I've never seen anybody around me that actually got old, because your mental state more or less stays quite the same. People's brain don't seem to age up until like the very end, right before they pass. Then their brain all of a sudden ages. It's like, it's crazy. Like they still got that spark, and you can see the energy in their eyes and all that. But it's just that you wear yourself out. I'm trying to better myself by I only eat 3 days a week, because I feel like everything you put in your body is just not. It's not that good. You got to put stuff. You have to find somebody, man. I only shop for my vegetables and stuff. I only go to like local, the farmers market, and I get to know the people. I talk to the people and all that. See what kind, if they're using pesticides. Non-GMO. Farm's been in their family for 100 years or something like that. 50 years that it's always been in the farm's always been in their family. I like that. I feel more comfortable getting my vegetables from them. Then you go in the supermarket, everything looks, especially if you go to one of these fancy, high class supermarkets where they have the apples and stuff stacked up a certain way, all the vegetables and fruits stacked up a certain way, and it just looks like they just put it there and then spray painted it with some kind of clear substance or something. Everything's perfect. They're stacked perfectly. It look perfect. The fruit looks perfect. It's like, wait a minute. I grew up with these trees in my neighborhood, and nothing was perfect like that. Like, we had grapes the size of, like, apricots, something like that, plums. Some of the grapes, some of them would be small, some would be big, and it's like, some stuff would be misshapen and stuff like that. But you go to these stores and everything perfectly shaped and everything, I don't trust it. It's like, I don't trust that. That's just too much. Yeah. Gil Cole said, Bruce. He said Team Haney just need to stop lying. It don't matter if they lie, man. That's it's part of the hype, man. Let them hype. Let us have some kind of entertainment. But I agree with you to an extent. Is that sometimes a lot of these teams. Huh? A lot of these teams are doing too much. I'm hearing this rumble. Remember, I just told you, I know it's too quiet here, man. Once it's quiet here, you be always prepared for earthquakes when it gets this quiet. I don't know if I'm prepared. I can get out this window. I'm going to hurt myself getting out this window. But at least I get the hell up out of here. But yeah, I'm trapped right now. Oh, actually, I'm kind of safe. I'm kind of safe. I got this little table. I mean, I don't know. It can't take too much damage, but hey, I got a few things that are up higher than me. That if something happens, that they will get hit before me, and maybe they will break the fall of something else that's gonna hurt me. Uh, but yeah, that was just some rumbling right there. I heard the sky rumbling. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't read anything about any kind of storm. Okay, it says rain coming. Y'all hold on just 1 second, y'all. Okay, 90% chance of rain. Anytime it gets in double figures, I always look at that it's going to rain anyway. Uh, Hold on just 1 second. Let me see something. Okay, so San Francisco has a new law. They got a law and order now. I guess they're gonna get. I guess they're gonna get hard on some of these people that. Well, I don't like it. The one thing I don't like how you gonna pick on homeless people. They homeless. Fuck, you know, he ran them out of a home. Or he ran them out of a home. I saw somewhere, I don't know where it is. It looks like it was over in Asia. I'm not 100% sure. It might be in the United States, where they took one of these abandoned, you know, these real tall bridges that have the cement pillars and stuff. That usually go through town, like on some kind of expressway or highway or tollway or something like that. That they actually, I don't know who the heck did it, but they sat there and built houses on top of it. It's abandoned. I only said they can't even charge. I don't think they can even charge them tax or nothing because they sat there and they just abandoned it and left it out there. They said, okay, we'll take this bridge that you guys abandoned and don't use no more, and we'll just build houses on top of it. So they just built houses on top of it. Probably got some of the best views there are because it's like they're sitting up on a giant perch. It's crazy, but yeah. Yeah, I got a feeling Ryan's gonna win if he don't get too comfortable. I think Ryan's speed is gonna be a problem for Haney. Nah, no, it's not gonna be. That's just like, but you got Haney's pretty. He's pretty smart, and I would try to give Ryan the speed edge, but then I couldn't because Ryan's speed is good. Sometime, he got sometime speed. Now hear me out. You have a fight where he knocked a guy, I think it was with a left hook or something like that, that people can barely see. And other times he has fights where everything's telegraphed. He fought Tank Davis and everything was so telegraphed. You understand? So if he knows that he can get away with like cracking you quick, just like when it comes to when he's sparring or something like that, when he's doing his workout, he looks really fast. But then in the fight, he got that like sometimes speed. Some fighters is like always fast. Like Mike Tyson was always fast. It tell you to slow down. Sugar Ray Leonard was always fast. Partner Whitaker always fast. Meldrick Taylor always fast. Even Oscar De La Hoya was for the most part was always fast. Manny Pacquiao was always fast. Clumsy. People thought he had great footwork, but he used to do a lot of dumb shit. Like he tried to try to do what Tyson did, Mike Tyson did, you know, jumping in and shit. But his feet isn't. A lot of times his feet wasn't low enough when he came jumping in. Yeah, we seen him pay like about 3 times he got knocked out. But the last time when he got knocked out cold, when Marquez knocked him out cold, it was just a perfect shot. Like he waiting for jumping in with that little stutter jump in. Yeah, but he's still fast though. So a lot of fighters always fast. But like I said, he got that sometime speed. Like sometimes I'm fast, sometimes I'm not. So that all goes up here, brother. So that's that mentality. So if he feels like there's nothing that Haney can do to him, Haney got a glass chin. If he goes in there like that, he keeps that same energy. Maybe he can get something done. But what happens when he has to go back to the corner? He's blocking all my shots and this and that. And they tell we just go to his body for a while, do this and that, and then nothing works after like, say for instance, how many rounds? Let's say nothing works after like 5-6 rounds. The desperation, he's trying to knock him out, and then he cannot afford to get into deep waters with Haney. Ryan can knock Haney out. Well, I don't. Well, he can, but we could put 50 on it. You want to put 50 on it? I got anybody. I got anybody for 50. If y'all want to put 50 on it, let me know. What? I'll do 50. I'll keep it. I'll keep it nice and low. I'll put 50 that he's not gonna win. He's not gonna win. That's why I said that Tank told everyone all Ryan had was a hook, and he threw them back to back. Right, and that's the same shit that he's gonna try to do with Haney. He's gonna try that same shit. So if y'all got 50 on, let me have it, cause I know he's gonna get frustrated. I'm just watching I'm watching the way that he moves, and it's like I feel like he's gonna try to one trick pony. He's gonna keep trying it over and over again. When a good fighter tells you this all you got, this is all you could do, and then they don't let you do it, then it's over with. He got to come up with some more stuff. He's gonna have to come up with a left and right, left, right, and something else. Uppercut. He's gonna have to come up with something else that he can get you with. He has to do like the strategy for Lomachenko when it came to Haney. Perfect strategy, even though Haney started getting a little bit tired. And that was, I think, because of the weight drain too, though. Haney won't get tired like that, but Haney was going to the body a lot. Same thing with Ryan. He goes to the body a lot, takes some of that power away. He knows that Ryan can't take a body shot now. Y'all gotta think about that too. Haney been investing. Haney's been properly working on certain stuff like going upstairs, body shots. He took everything away from Lomachenko. Lomachenko didn't have nothing in the beginning of the fight. He started trying to come back at the end too late. And people got mad about it. You just got to keep going and watching it. It might not have been Haney's best performance, but he beat him. Simple as that. So that's why I look at it. I look at it like he's gonna lose. Because the thing is, especially if you're playing off your mental strength right now. If you're playing off that already, y'all don't think you're gonna beat Haney. If you're already using that, you're already playing off your mental problems. Oh, my mentality, my mind, and this and that. I can't, whatever. I don't know. Did y'all listen to any interviews? I heard that he seen the devil or something like that. Met the devil or something, whatever. Oh, come on, man. If you haven't met the devil, or not the real devil, not devil, because devil don't really mean nothing. Devil. Because devil means it just means to divide anyway. That's all it is, devil. Yeah. And we're looking at devil. He's fighting the devil. He's fighting a dev. That's all a dev is. A dev is just something that it divides. That's all. It's a division. It's a division thing. That's all it is. It's something this means divide. He's the divider. But if you take it a step higher, the higher one, that's what you got to watch out. You got to watch out for him. Don't worry about the devil. Worry about the one that starts with the S. Just worry about his helpers. To put more thoughts into you to get you crazy. Oh wow! I saw. Hey, off the top though, I was looking at. I don't know if y'all watch TikToks or nothing like that, but I was watching this one story. Oh wow! And they had this guy. He had no shoes on. They had his head all lumped up. They had him hog-tied, just like, I don't know, the guy that was in Dennis the Menace, that guy that was robbing everybody in Dennis the Menace, and Dennis finally got a hold to him. Had him all hog-tied like that around a pole, and I guess it was supposed to be in New York City, somewhere in New York. I don't know if it was downtown, Manhattan, or whatever it was, but they had him duct taped to a pole. in like the middle of the sidewalk. He was duct taped to a metal pole, and somebody walked over to him and said, "Man, hey, stop touching kids and girls, stop touching girls and kids or whatever, women and kids or whatever." And then somebody else asked him, he said, "Who did that to you?" Because he said, "Can somebody do me get me off of here? Somebody do me a favor, get me off." He said, "No, man." He said, "No, we can't get you down. Stop touching kids and women or whatever." He's duct taped. I'm like, God dang. Somebody else came by and said, "Who did this to you?" He said, "Oh, nobody." So that's very sad. That's the world we live in, though. And a lot of these people, like I said, we just talking about the mental thing. Well, a lot of people are mental like that. They don't know what they're doing. They halfway know what they're doing, but they think they either take it as a joke or they mentally something wrong with them. I mean, they exploited that one singer. I'm not gonna say his name, but they put him out there like he was just like doing the same type of thing. But all these people are set up to do that anyway. That's my understanding. I know these people are set up. I don't think these people don't make decisions unless it's something happen. Now I'm gonna tell you this one thing that I really think. It may never happen, but I think that, and I'm just gonna put this out. This is my thought for a long time. I just didn't want to say it. I said that Mayweather is trying to lose his undefeated record at one point. That he's gonna come back and try to lose it. He's gonna lose it. I'm hoping he doesn't, but there's a reason I say that, and I don't want to cover the reason. Hopefully, you guys can see through it. If it happens, you can see through it. I'm gonna just leave it like that. Hopefully, like I said, if it happens, you can see the reason why it happened. If it happens. Yep. You said Derek ain't gonna let him just throw that punch and hope Haney ain't banking on him doing that. It don't matter. That's what I'm saying, sir. It's like when he gets into fights, like I said, the mentality changes. And the thing about Devin Haney, he hits you like people act like, oh, he Philip fisted and all pillow fisted. Philip. I was about to say Philip pisted. I was about to say it backwards. Oh, just try inversing the first letters and stuff. That's crazy. Pillow fisted, but ain't nobody blowing him out the water. Why? Ain't nobody blowing him out the water. Act like he ain't got no punch or nothing like that. I know Reach's ass went down nice and clean, and wasn't no lucky punch. Ryan's gonna get hit too. I'm quite sure that Haney's probably gonna hit Ryan first to get him into that mentality of using one punch. Oh shit, I gotta get him out of here now. He's too emotional. He's not mature enough yet. I'm telling you right now. He still does not relax enough. He panics. Believe me, he panics. Just like when he was fighting Tank, he panicked. Like, oh shit, I'm hurt bad. I can get up. Do I want to be a champ? He decided he didn't want to be a champ no more. No, I don't know. Sorry, Flame said I didn't watch that. Just promotional. Okay, just the promotional. Yep. Yeah, but that guy's tape duck. He was duct taped. That cracked me up. It's just rumors, Gip. It's all rumors right there. But my thought was always I just seen something in him that looked like he was gonna actually come back and fight just to lose his. I'm not gonna tell y'all why he's gonna why to lose it. You guys got to figure that out. Hopefully you guys been following me long enough to understand that I'm a scientist when it comes to this shit. When it comes to like these type of emotional, mental sides of it, and also the physicality of boxing. Like far as boxers and all that, like their capabilities and all that, you guys all know that. I just keep up with the other part of it. Oh, but anyway, yeah. So hopefully, and I can't make 100% promise on this, But I am gonna try to do the like the short trivia. If this program comes up, where I can get better some stuff that you guys probably haven't heard for a while, like far as questions in boxing. We're gonna try to we're gonna try to do a boxing trivia Friday. So invite your people to come by if they think they know something about boxing. We're gonna try to do the boxing trivia and stuff. I'm not gonna stay here that long today, but we're gonna try to get the boxing trivia done. And far as Terrence Crawford, I don't know. There's just too much out there. It's too much being spread. Who you gonna fight? What? I don't know. I don't know who you guys got. You guys got Anthony Joshua knocking out Ngannou in 2 rounds or what? Everybody seems to think that Ngannou just don't got no chin or nothing. And he fought the so-called best heavyweight that there ever been in history. The best heavyweight in history. Oh my goodness. I don't know, man. I'm just thinking. We could always put scenarios together. To be honest, I don't think that Ngannou, I don't think he would have beat Ken Norton. I don't think he would have beat, and I'm going all the way back, way back. I don't think he would have beat Riddick Bowe. I don't think he would have beat Evander Holyfield. I don't think he would have beat Mike Tyson. I don't think he would have beat Ali. I don't think he would have beat Foreman. There's a lot of people that I don't think that Ngannou would have beat. And he beats the best heavyweight in history, or at least gave him a fair play, gave him so much fair play that a lot of people felt that he won. Okay, you got AJ by decision. You don't think AJ can knock him out quick? Is there anybody in here that feels that AJ can knock out, or not can knock out, because anybody can be knocked out, that will knock out Ngannou? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody can say that AJ will knock out Ngannou. Is that on anybody's list? Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Anybody putting that 10K on it? Everybody putting that sucker bet out there. We ain't got no sucker bets out there. None. No suckers bet. Nobody. No, man. No. I ain't going. I ain't strap riding him. Like, I'm not going that deep. He got beat by Usyk a couple of times. Yeah, the first time when they didn't when he was fighting Parker, how they was kept messing up the fight. But how I knew that he wasn't the goods, not. I mean, some of the other decisions could have been like just something that happened. But when I watched the Takam fight, that's when I knew that he wasn't about that action. When I seen the Takam fight, I'm like, nah, he ain't about that action. Because the Takam fight, it just showed too much. It showed way too much. Like, nah, it showed way too much. You should be doing a lot better than that on your own. You shouldn't need the ref. And then he was directing. He had refs to where he could direct him. Oh, he hold me, ref, or this to break the fight up, ref, or whatever. It's like, dude, come on now. You don't direct the ref to what the ref does. The ref tells you how it goes. But we're gonna see how this works out, how this plays out with Ryan Garcia. We're gonna see if he gets better or however it goes. We're gonna check that out. And also we're gonna see what happens with that fight. We're gonna see what Keith he got Gil Coles. And I'm not going against Keith. He just needs to shut his mouth sometime. Hopefully he don't get knocked out, man. I can see Keith might slip and get his ass knocked out or something. Hopefully. I just don't want to see him get embarrassed and knocked out. I don't want to see him get dominated, beat up, or knocked out. I mean, I could even go, I could even be comfortable with like a draw, but I can't be comfortable with him just getting beat up or KO'd or something like that. I don't like that. Because he represents over here. He represents this area that we live in. He represents this, so I don't want to see that happen. If it happens, mm, oh well. I don't know if I'm gonna tease him or not. But knowing me, just to get laughs, I probably will tease him. Yeah. And who else? Just like AJ, I'm waiting. So if AJ can't get the decision and gets knocked out, I'm teasing him because he could have made more money fighting Wilder. Still, even to this day, um, Canelo. If something happens to Canelo, I'm gonna probably do a whole week of teasing him on here. So certain fighters that can't lose, yes, they get a whole week or two or month of me just doing nothing but clowning them every. At least they gonna have their own segment. I'll put it up. We have a segment. So once you get beat up again, Canelo, because I talked about you for at least a couple of weeks last time when Bevo put those paws on you. Because most people in here were saying, he got pieced up. Yeah, when Bevo pieced you up, I know you thought you was going to go beat up a white tee. That's what you was thinking, but that shit didn't pan out, didn't play out the way that you thought it would. But anyway, folks, y'all have a great day today. Always stay positive. Always protect your loved ones. Always take care of yourself. That's what we doing in this life. That's what we got to do. Take care of those who take care of you. Y'all know what it is, man. Eagles Wear Boxing, where you get the real, not some deal. I'm going to try to do trivia Friday. So I'm going to try to do trivia Friday. I'll let y'all know. I might probably do like something short. I'm going to try to do something short, maybe either tonight or tomorrow, to a little reminder or something like that. I'll do one of those little, what do they call it? Like little 1 minute clips, something like that. And probably put up like a test, what is it? A test question or something like that. Maybe a couple of them like that there. So I'll probably put those up there. Yeah. I know y'all need to have company right now so y'all can stay awake or, just hear somebody talking live and not some kind of bullshit like from movies or whatever. And that's another thing. Don't ever ask me about movies. Is anything before or after 2010 or 12. Don't ask me anything about movies or something. I don't watch none of these shits. I don't watch no programming on television. I don't watch none of that. I stay away from all that shit. It does nothing for me. Does absolutely nothing. Most movies I go for, the only type of movies I go for mostly is like the sci-fi movies. And I know they got some stuff in there I probably don't need to see. But I've always been into like the special effects. I love that kind of stuff. Like if it was some kind of Transformer movie. Most monster movies I won't go see because it's just the monsters are goofy. It's like, nah, could have made them better. Yeah, when they get the special effects down in the monster movies, like the Godzilla that one, it was pretty decent. Some of the Marvel ones are pretty decent. I like the effects in the first Fantastic Four. I like that one. I like the effects on that. But most of the movies, when like are stories, that's what they are. I think a lot of times they hide, like even these biographies. It's like I think they're trying to bullshit. It's gonna be 3:30. Oh, not 3:30. It's gonna be. What time I usually come on? I come on at 4, so it's probably gonna be like 4. If I come on earlier, I won't do it until people show up. Then I'll do it. But I'm not gonna do it before that. Before anybody shows up, I'm not gonna do it. But as soon as a couple of people's here, then hey, if you bring your ass here late, then you just gotta miss. You're just gonna miss out. You want to see Dune 2? Well, like I said, a lot of the stuff, like even when like the Indiana Jones, that's before you guys' time. Oh, it might not be. You guys might have been kids, but anyway, yeah, Indiana Jones. Those I like I said, if it has some kind of effects, you could sell me. The only thing you can sell me on a movie is by a trailer or something like that, a premiere or a trailer. Then you can sell me on a movie. If I can't get past that, then I'm probably not gonna go see the movie. Because I think even when it came to the Avatar, I don't know. I still like the first Avatar. It's just telling the story about Earth, though. That's all it is. It's just like it's too much to explain to people because they just don't get it. Uh, I'll talk about that one day. It's just the one day because we just don't. Hmm, there's something here that we need to that needs to be replenished on this earth. That's not going to be. I won't talk about it on this show, but if you know, you know. You'll probably catch me and find out. Anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Y'all know what it is. It's nothing but uplifted, man, and peace. Okay, yeah, Gil said Doom was a great novel. Yeah. Like I said before, man, it's like some of the stuff I'll go see. Like a lot of the new shit, like, I'm sorry, man. People went to go see Panther and all that. I don't see stuff like that. I know when it's gonna be BS. I just know, man. I just know when it is always it's gonna be a trip down history lane that they have switched, but they pretend. And see, that's what I was telling you about the the divided ones. Is that they'll tell these stories, but these stories ain't complete, man. That's all that is, man. That's just the divisionary people telling these stories, but they're telling it backwards so they can always say, well, we told them the story. Well, you changed it around a little bit. So if I change the story around, then it really is a story. It's not an accurate story, but it really is a story. It's a damn lie. And so that's the whole point. Anyway, I'm going to catch y'all, Gil. If you need something, brother, you know how to hit me up, man. Anybody see Derek Bailey, man, let him know I need to holler at him, man. All right, y'all.